Okay, number 2, find the value for each of the following definite integral. So we see here why definite, because we have number here 2 to 4, 3 to 4. That's why it is definite. So when you see here, when you see indefinite, it means that you don't really have from where to where, right? So this is indefinite, so you have to add plus c. But since this is definite, so you don't have to add no plus c, right? Okay, so a 2 to 4, so you see you have x cubed plus x squared over x dx, and you see this one is over x, so you can separate the equation. So which is 2, 4, this one will be x cubed divided by x plus x squared divided by x dx. So here you have 2 to 4, x squared over x is actually x 3 minus 1, right? Or you can cancel out directly, you get x squared. And this one is plus x squared divided by x, you know, it is x 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1, so the x here, so you have 2 to 4 x squared plus x dx. Now you can do integration. So we know to do integration, so we have 2 steps here, which is first we have to add power by 1, and then we have to divide power. So add power first and then divide with the power after you add. So now you have x squared, right? So you add the power to 1, then it will be 2 plus 1, right? So and then add power, divide with power, so divide with 3. Okay, and now we go to the next one, which is x. So x is actually x power of 1, right? So x plus 1 divided by, so 1 plus 1 is 2 divided by 2. So you are done. Now you close it for 2. So it would become, this one would be x cubed over 3 plus x squared over 2 to 4. Okay, now on your left, so what we do is that we substitute. So we see here we have 4, we have 2, right? So first we substitute x with 4, and then we minus with, we substitute with 2. First we substitute with 4, so just take it here. So this one plus x squared over 2. This one is 2, 4. So we substitute everything here with 4x. So we are substituting x. So this one would be 4 power of 3 divided by 3 plus this one would be 4 squared divided by 2. And then we minus everything inside here. The x will be changed to 2. So here we have 2 power of 3 over 3 plus this one will be 2 squared divided by 2. So you will get, just use calculator, 74 over 3. B, so here this one is 1, 2, 3, so you have 5 plus x squared divided by x squared dx. So again you can separate 1, 3, this one would be 5 over x squared plus x squared divided by x squared dx. So 5 over x squared. Okay, so this one is 1, 2, 3. So we know to integrate, the power must be up. So in A, we know that after we divide, the power is still up. So this one is 5x squared, right? It will become 5x negative 2. X squared divided by x squared, you get 1 plus 1 dx. Now we can integrate. So to integrate, you add the power with 1. So you just put the constant first, and then for x, you add the power with 1. So negative 2 would be negative 2 plus 1. So divided with the power. Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1, right? Okay, done with the first one. And then for the second one, so add 1 is actually x power of 0. Because we know everything power of 0, you will get 1. So usually when you have a constant, you just put x after it. If 1, it will become 1x or just x. So if you have 3, it will be 3x, something like that. Okay, so after you're done, you close it back, and then you don't forget to put the number, which is 1, 3. So here we get, so 5 divided by -1, you get -5. So don't forget this one. Okay, and then x -2 plus 1, you will get -1. Okay, so, and then x is x, and then 3, 1. So to substitute, you don't forget to bring the power, the negative power down again. So -5 over x plus x, 3, 1. So here -5 over x plus x, 3, 1, I just pull it here. So now we can substitute first with 3. X will be substituted with 3 first, so just -5 over 3 plus 3. You see, I substitute x with 3. Everything here with 3, and then I minus everything here with 1. So with 1, I mean we substitute the value of x to 1. So -5, this one would be 1 plus 1. So here we get -5 over 3 plus 3 minus, so -5 plus 1. So just use calculator and you will get 16 over 3. Okay, see, so 1, 2, 5, you have 2x plus 3x minus 2 over x 4 dx. So here you see, you can expand. So because you have a single here, so we know that we can separate it easily, but you have to expand the above one first. So 2x times x is 2x cubed, 2x times -2 is -4x, 3 times x is plus 3x, 3 times -2 is -6 over x4 dx. So we see here we can combine x and x. -4 plus 3 is -x, right? So it would be 2x squared minus x minus 6 divided by x4 dx. Now you can separate it. 2x squared divided by x4 minus x over x4 minus 6 over x4 dx. So x squared and x4, you can get x over x squared. X and x4, this one can be cut with 1. This one will get 3. Okay, so okay, after you get this, to do integration, we know that the power must be up. So this one is 1, 5. So 2 over x squared is actually 2x -2. We know to bring the power up, it will change the negative and positive. So this one is minus. So this one is 1 over x cubed, right? So it will become x -3. And then minus 6 over x4, it will become 6x -4 dx. So here to integrate, so this one is we just put the constant, and then we see we have x -2. So we add the power with 1, so -2 add with 1, so -2 plus 1 we get -1, right? So add power, divide with power, -1, right? Okay, you can just close here. Okay, now the first one is done, second one you minus. So x -3, you add the power with 1, -3 plus 1 is -2, so you divide with the power. Okay, and then you have minus here, 6x -4, right? So you have to add negative with 1, -4 plus 1. So -4 plus 1 we get -3. So you close it back, and then this one you have done the integration, right? So this one will be at the back. Okay. So this one, 2 divided by -1 is -2. So this one will be -2 plus 1 is x -1. So this one is negative. So here we see, here we have -2, right? And we know up here we didn't have a constant, so it's actually 1. So negative 3 plus 1 is x negative 2 divided by negative 2. So here 6 divided by negative 3, you get negative 2, and x negative 4 plus 1 is x negative 3. So here, you see here actually you can directly negative and negative to become positive. Right? So here we have negative 2, x negative 1, negative negative, positive, x negative 2 divided by 2, negative negative will become positive, 2x negative 3, 5, 1. So this one is C just now, alright. So you see here to substitute, the power cannot be negative. So you need to bring the power down first. So here it will become negative 2. X negative 1 will become over x. Okay, this one is plus. So x negative 2, we bring it down. So we see here when we bring it down, we don't have constant, right? So this one is actually 1. So when we bring it down, it will become 1, 2x squared. Okay, and then here plus. So here we have 2x negative 3, right? So 2 is up, and x negative 3 will become over x cubed. So we close it back, it will become 5, 1. Now you can substitute. So how to substitute? First you substitute everything here, x with 5, and then you minus, you substitute everything with 1. So 5 first. So here negative 2 over 5 plus 1 over 2, 5 square plus 2 over 5 cube. So you are done with 5, right? Now you have to minus. Now you substitute with 1. So you substitute x with 1. So here would be negative 5 over 1. You see here, x here. Plus 1 over 2, 1 square. Okay, now second one. And then plus 2 over 1 cube. So just press your calculator. Make sure you type it right. And you are supposed to get negative 108 over 125. So D, so you see here we have 3x minus 4 to dx. So for this kind of question, we have two ways. So you can do it by expand or substitution. You will still get the same answer. So just show you substitution. So what we do when we have this one bracket with power is that we integrate everything first. Okay, so you take everything inside here, 3x minus 4. So we see here add power and divide power. So 3 over 3. So here you see here, you don't touch anything inside here. After that, you differentiate with what is inside the bracket. So here you differentiate 3x minus 4. When you differentiate, 3x will become 3 and negative 4 will become 0. So then that is it. 3, 4. See here, you just integrate everything, and then here you divide with differentiation of this one. So we see here 3x minus 4, right? So here dy over dx is equal to 3. This one will become 0. So you have to actually divide with this one. You can see example for indefinite integral. I calculated a lot of questions with this one. Okay, you can see. So here you can see self-exercise 3.2 number 2, right? Okay, so here you will get 3x minus 4 power of 3 divided by 9, and this one is 3, 4. So now you can substitute. So first you substitute. Okay, we see here we can do expand, right, or substitution, but you can see that substitution is much easier. But you can do anyone. You can try doing the expansion and you are supposed to get the same answer. Okay, but for this one, I'm using the substitution. So this one 4. So you substitute x with 4. So 3, 4 minus 4 power of 3 divided by 9. and then you have to minus. So this one you substitute x with 4, right? Now we have to substitute x with 3. So this one would be 3 minus 4. So we see we only substitute x. So power of 3 divided by 9. So here we will get, so this one is 12 minus 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 minus 4 is 8 over 9. Power of 3 minus, this one is 3 times 3 is 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 over 9. Power of 3. So here we will get 43. Alright. So for E, so we see negative 3 to negative 1, and we have 3, 5 minus 3 x cubed dx. So we see here the power needs to be up when you do integration. So this one would be negative 3, negative 1, 3, 5 minus 3x, negative 3 dx. So we see here we have bracket with power. And we have a constant here, but we know that the constant won't be affected when we do integration. So in this case, okay, same like what I did in D here. So to do integration, we just take out the constant first. So we are going to integrate the one with x here. So to do integration, we take the whole thing, we add the power with 1. So this one will be 5 minus 3x. So now we add the power with 1, it will be negative 3 plus 1, right? And then we divide with power, negative 3 plus 1, we get negative 2. And here, below here, we divide with the differentiation of this one in the bracket. So 5 will become 0, negative 3x will become negative 3. Okay, now we can close it back. So this one is negative 3 to 1. So negative 3 to negative 1. Okay, so here we get 3. Never mind, just do it step by step. 5 minus 3x. Negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. So here would be negative 2 times negative 3 is 6. Okay. So here 3 divided by 6, we get 2, right? And above here 1, so this one is equal to 5 minus 3x negative 2 divided by 2. And this one, don't forget, negative 3 to negative 1, negative 3 to negative 1, negative 1. And again, to substitute, the power cannot be negative, so we bring it down. So up here, we see here we only have the bracket. So bracket is actually multiplied with 1. So 1 will stay. And this one, everything will go down, which is 5 minus 3x square. Negative 2 will become square. So this one is negative 3 to negative 1. So here 1 over 2, 5 minus 3x square, negative 3 to negative 1. So now we can substitute. First we substitute x with negative 1. So 1 over 2. 5 minus 3, negative 1, close back, square, minus, this one would be 1 over 2, 5 minus 3. So we see here we only have one x here, which is only one number will be substituted. Okay, this one is square. So you will get, so this one is, you can just directly use calculator. So this one is 1 over 2. So 5 minus negative 3. So negative 3 minus negative 3 would be 5 plus 3, right? 5 plus 3 is 8 square minus 1 over 2. 5, negative 3 times negative 3 is plus 9. 5 plus 9 is actually 14 square. So here you will get, just use calculator, and you will get 33 over 6272. So here for f we have 0 to negative 2. This one is 2, 3 minus 2x dx. So again, we see here, set on anything, we change it to power so that it will be easier for us to add the power with 1. So this one would be 0 to negative 2. This one would be 3 minus 2x power of half dx. So to do integration, the power needs to be up. So this one would be 0, negative 2. We haven't do the integration yet. So we see here, this one would be 3 minus 2x negative half dx. So here now we can do integration. So we know that the constant won't be affected. So you can just directly write 2. So here, like that we did in D and E, so we see here bracket with equation, and then we have power, right? So we just take everything inside the bracket. 3 minus 2x. This one would be negative half plus 1. So we take the power, add with 1, and then we divide with the power. Negative half plus 1, we get half. And then don't forget to divide with the differentiation of this one. So 3, you differentiate, you get 0. Negative 2x, you differentiate, you get negative 2. And then you close back. So here 0, negative 2. Negative half times negative 2, we get negative 1. So here we get 2. And then this one would be 3 minus 2x power of half. And this one is divided with negative 1 from negative 2 to 0. And 2 divided by negative 1, we get negative 2. 3 minus 2x power of half from negative 2 to 0. So here we get negative 2, 3 minus 2x power of half, negative 2, 0. I just copied everything here. Now we can substitute. First we substitute with 0. So it will be negative 2, 3 minus 2, 0, power of half. And then you see here, minus, now we substitute with negative 2. So actually it's the same. If you do this one, make sure you close with this one. So this one is negative 2, this one is 3 minus 2, negative 2, power of half, which is equal to 1.827. Alright.